We now know that the number of confirmed cases of coronavirus in our state is at 136, including 19 deaths. A team from the CDC is now helping with the response at Life Care Center in Kirkland. 16 coronavirus deaths have been linked to this nursing home. King 5's Callie Greenberg is at the facility this morning with the very latest.
Over the weekend, we learned that the facility was provided with enough tests to test every resident for the coronavirus. They were working to have those wrapped up by the weekend. They started tests on Friday, but no results have been reported. What we know is that teams from the federal government have come in to help control this outbreak. Right now, care workers from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services are working alongside staff inside this Life Care facility. 4 people were taken to the hospital yesterday. The center is also reporting that 16 people have died who've tested positive for the virus. Now, families are still very concerned about their loved ones. They still have many questions. In fact, here's a clip of what a spokesperson had to say yesterday afternoon regarding why families might not be getting daily updates.
We feel like we're still in triage in what's happening here, that we're still working on the initial problem, and sometimes updating charts and informational things may take a back seat to other needs that are happening within the facility, and that may slow things down at certain points.
And so there you really get a sense of what's going on inside of this building. They're still very much reacting to the fact that new cases are still popping up. We know as of yesterday, there were 56 people, residents still inside the building. The care center said, unfortunately, it was only given enough tests to test the residents. They're now working to try and get the staffers tested. About 70 staff members are showing symptoms for coronavirus. We've heard that 3 of those staff members have been hospitalized. So the next step would be to work to get the rest of the staff tested to see if they test positive for coronavirus as well. In Kirkland, Callie Greenberg, King 5 News.
All right, thank you, Callie. So what if you think you're having symptoms? Can you get tested? Amity Idrisi is at the State Health Lab where testing is happening right now. And Amity, the Department of Health is saying anyone can get tested?
Previously, if you wanted to get tested for COVID-19, you had to have either traveled or been in close contact with someone who had traveled to an area where coronavirus is present and had some symptoms. However, with COVID-19 continuing to spread, the health department has dropped their restrictions. According to the State Department of Health, healthcare providers may test any patient with symptoms consistent with the coronavirus, which include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. People at the highest priority for testing include healthcare workers, first responders, people with pre-existing conditions or worsening symptoms, and pregnant women, just to name a few. This is welcomed news for people like Kathy Jackson, who believes she may have been exposed to the coronavirus at the Life Care Center. After noticing symptoms, the 71-year-old put herself under quarantine, but she kept calling the health department to get her test results to confirm.
I was not ready for being hung up on. I was not ready for the runaround that I've been getting.
Here at the state laboratory in Shoreline, they will likely be processing hundreds, if not thousands, of tests in the coming weeks and months. But for right now, they're working Monday through Saturday to get it all done. So what do you do if you think you have coronavirus and you want to get tested? Well, first of all, your doctor will make that determination, take a sample, and send it into a commercial lab for testing. Now, we also know that some people who have coronavirus had no symptoms. What do you do in that case? Well, the State Department of Health is suggesting if you are asymptomatic, which means no symptoms at all, testing is not required at this point. Reporting from Shoreline, I'm Amity Idrisi, King 5 News.
And we should also mention home testing kits for coronavirus could soon be in the works. The Seattle Times is reporting that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is working with its partners to help local and state agencies tackle this outbreak, but there is no word yet on a timeline.
The state of Washington is considering more mandatory restrictions to try to contain the outbreak. Governor Inslee said as much during an appearance yesterday on CBS's Face the Nation.
So far, the public is responding very well by making sure that they listen to public health requests. People are now staying home when they're sick. They have telecommuted and teleworked very, very effectively. And so that's working. But we may have to go to the next step. And we are thinking about those seriously.
Governor talked about our state acting based on science to address concerns, not fear. And he didn't mention any specific measures the state would take, but did say things could get hard for the public.
Happening this morning, remote learning starts for students in the North Shore School District. Remote learning is set in place for the next couple of weeks because of the coronavirus. North Shore School Superintendent Dr. Michelle Reed explained how it would work in a webinar on Friday. Teachers also received training on how to support students from home. Thousands of laptops were delivered to those across the district who needed one. According to the superintendent, 26 of the district's 34 schools have had direct or indirect contact to patients infected with the virus. King 5's Natalie Swaby sat down with the superintendent.
Anybody that says, why are you doing this? This is way too big of a step. What do you want to say to them?
I would want to say that we had simply too many staff that fall into one of those 4 high-risk categories to safely open and operate school.
Berkshire School is on remote learning starting next Monday. Eastside Prep, which already moved to remote learning. Evergreen School, remote learning starts Wednesday. Lakeside School and St. Thomas School, remote learning starts today. Bellevue Children's Academy and Willows Prep School are closed today and tomorrow. Remote learning has already started. The Bush School is closed for faculty training on remote learning as well. Seattle Academy is closed. Remote learning starts tomorrow. And then all schools in the North Shore District have moved again to remote learning. The following schools are closed for cleaning. Take a look there. Echo Lake Elementary in Shoreline, Hazen High School in Renton, Mary Lyon Elementary in Tacoma, and Woodside Elementary in Bothell will be closed today and tomorrow. If you want to see a complete list, text the word schools to 206-448-4545 and we will send you a link.
So if you're healthy, donate blood. That's the message today from BloodWorks Northwest, with a major shortage there seeing blood donations because of the coronavirus outbreak. Officials there want you to know that it is safe to donate blood, and it's more necessary at a time like this than usual.
There are patients today in the hospital who will die if we don't have blood for them. Simple message is that we need people to keep donating blood, that the process of donating blood is safe and that it saves lives.
And they stress they have protocols already in place to screen you before you donate, including checking for a fever and turning you away if you feel ill at all. Local blood centers will have extended hours starting today.
You can get up-to-the-minute information on the outbreak online anytime. Just text the word virus to 206-448-4545 for a direct link.